So out of nowhere, Nashville Superspeedway will be returning in 2021 for the Cup Series schedule. Now, nobody saw this coming. I didn't see this coming, but this is pretty huge news. Now, yes, it's not Nashville Fairgrounds, but NASCAR will be back in Nashville. And I think this is a positive move going forward. And I'm going to get to the whole Nashville Fairgrounds thing in a minute, but I think this is really good news. I think that um, this is expanding to new markets, and I think that they can easily sell this place out just by looking at the grandstands. It's only a 25,000 capacity, so if they can't sell this place out, then that's I'm worried about NASCAR going forward if they can't sell out, this place right here. So yeah, this is pretty huge news. I like the move. How do people feel about it? It's kind of 50-50 right now. Some people like the move, some people don't like the move. People were hoping that we would have went to Nashville Fairgrounds instead, but instead they added Nashville Superspeedway. Now, this is not a mile and a half, and I think people need to realize that. Like, if it was, it's a little over a mile, but it's not a mile and a half. You're really gonna have to, even if NASCAR was to bring the high downforce and low horsepower package to this track, which I hope they don't do. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit, but even if they was to bring that type of package to this track, they will still have to let off by quite a bit, because the corners are so sharp. But it's at the end of the day, it's not a mile and a half. So if if this track can get sold out next year in 2021, I'm talking about just sold out, not close to sold out. I'm talking about completely sold out. Then it will definitely show that people in Nashville definitely have love for NASCAR, and then they will definitely host a race sometime in the future at Nashville Fairgrounds. Not to mention, Nashville Fairgrounds wasn't going to be ready for the 2021 season, and I think that's the reason why they went with Nashville Super Speedway as well. People need to really sit down and think about that. That's part of the reason why they won't be going there in 2021. So I think people just need to calm down and give this a chance. If you go back and watch some of the old Bush races, the racing there wasn't that bad. And yes, the cars are, that race nowadays are worse, way worse. But if NASCAR is smart enough, which at times they don't seem to be, but if they were smart, they would take low downforce and 750 horsepower to this track, bring a soft tire, and hopefully raise the ride height of these cars so these cars won't be slammed to the ground. I think that should be a change next year for, and just in general in the 2021 season. Ditch this low horsepower, high downforce crap. Go back to what they pretty much had in 2017 or 2018 and just get the cars off the ground and bring softer tires. Tires really do play a role in how the race is going to be, because you got a tire that falls off by 2 to 3 seconds. Even if it's just a second and a half, you can see comers and goers. So yes, I I like this move. I think it's a good long term move. They got a 4 year deal here, so even if they are gonna go to Nashville, if they do go to Nashville Fairgrounds in 2022, they will still be racing at this track as well. So you'll have two tracks in this area. So I think it's a good move. Um, I don't know. We don't know how many laps it's gonna be. We don't know if what date it's gonna fall on. It's probably gonna be a summertime race, most likely, probably at night. And to be honest, I think that would be a good move as well. Maybe it'll be a midweek race. Who knows? But I don't think it should be a midweek race because, like I said, you want the place to be sold out. And the only thing about midweek racing is that if you try to do midweek racing, the attendance won't be as great because people have to go to work the next morning. People have to go to school the next morning. So you're asking, you know, for bad attendance if you try to host a weekday race. Viewership would be good, TV viewership would be good, but in terms of attendance, it won't be all that great. So I think this should be like a Saturday night race in the summertime, like in July. And if they do that, I definitely think they can sell this place out with ease. Like I said, 25,000 capacity. It shouldn't be that hard. So that's the first domino to fall when it comes to the 2021 Cup schedule. I think there's a lot more to look forward to. I think the Cup Series might get 3 new tracks at most. Nashville Superspeedway is being the first one. I definitely expect Gateway to get added. IndyCar had a race there last year and it damn near sold out. There's been a lot of talks about Gateway having a cup schedule, a cup race there. So I can definitely see that happening. I can definitely see that race being sold out, and that would be a good thing. So that, and I definitely see them announcing a road course real soon. Now, what road course could they go to? Most likely a road course that the lower series goes to, like a Mid Ohio or Road America. Even though I would like for them to go to like a Sebring or a Laguna Seca, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is a good move though. A lot of people, I seen one of the YouTubers I like, Real Radman. I saw him post on Twitter last night when Adam Stern tweeted about the Nashville news, and he was like, "We don't need a Kentucky 2.0." And I was like, this isn't a Kentucky 2.0. I mean, if you take a lap around Kentucky and then take a lap around Nashville, it's two completely different tracks. This is close to a mile and a half, but it's not a mile and a half. So yeah, NASCAR's gonna have to bring a good package to this track. Hopefully, low horsepower, low downforce, and high horsepower, 750, and a soft tire, like I said earlier. And we can have a pretty damn good race at Nashville. But yeah, positive news. Let's just be positive about this. And I'm very critical towards NASCAR. Like when they do something dumb, I'm willing to call them out on it. But this is a good move at the end of the day. So I'm gonna end it off with that. Let me know what you guys think of this move. And until the next video, I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good one. Peace.